Welcome to my motovlog entry, or my motovlog video. Everyone meet Anastasia. Get it? Gray. There's different kinds of shades of gray, and you're riding Anastasia. Yeah! You guys are all... Yeah. Oh yeah, so this is my 2013 Triumph Street Triple R. When I bought it, all the mods were pretty much done to it already. It had an aero exhaust before. I just changed that out. The difference between the regular Street Triple and the Street Triple R is just the brakes are better in this one rather than the Street Triple. The suspension components, so this one's got more fine tuning rather than the other ones. And you know what? The only price difference is about like $4,000 to $5,000 nowadays. So I would just go with the Street Triple R. Or just starting up in the tires. I'm basically running right now Pirelli Super Corsas V2, so they are a little softer, but I mean it takes a while for them to actually warm up. It's gonna take a while for them to warm up. I mean, a hot day, ooh, yeah, they're grippy. Stock the Corsa 2s by Pirelli. Really good tires too. I mean, I tracked with those tires and I did not, like, it just did not want to slip at all, so it was great. Little mods are already on this. It's got the front fork sliders by Triumph. Easy to install, takes you about like 15 minutes, even less. I got the heated grips from Oxford, really good. You can also get the OEM Triumph ones, but they only got like 1 or 2 settings. This one's got, like, you guys can see, like 6, right? Or sorry, 5. So I got the levers from Triumph also. These ones are just black and red. I was like, alright, perfect. Triumph mirrors, as you guys can see on the side, bar mirrors. In the new 2017, they come stock and they're slightly bigger, but only for the RS version. For the previous versions, they still come with the little bunny rabbit looking ones, which are really crap. Like, you adjust it one way and then it will just flip back as soon as you hit a hole or like a pothole or something. Moving up, I do got like the RAM mount up here. I do have a mount, but it's been used and worn, so I had my phone already fall off once because of the rubber piece missing. And then really good mount. I really loved it. Like, it kept the phone really where it was. So that was like $15. That was like worth every single penny of the money. Got the Rizoma like indicators in the front. I got some of the carbon fiber side fairings on it. These are the tech spec side grips. I can't remember what they were called. I'm just gonna put it up like later on. I can't remember what it was. Tech spec C3 snakeskin like side tank, and then
no and then no and then no and then no and then no and then.
You got the tank protector from Triumph also. It did used to have like the tech spec version one, but it was way too big and it just peeled out very easily. Triumph OEM ones, really good investment for like $20. I do have the aftermarket Triumph brake fluid reservoirs. ECU wise, this was already tuned from the dealership, which is GP Bike. But yeah, and then I switched out the exhaust from the Aero slip-on exhaust. The exhaust was great. The exhaust was good, but My only problem with the exhaust was it just, the way it sticked out was like, it was just way too much. Like, it came out to a different angle, and when you, if you would go down, it would take the exhaust too. Like, it would stick out more than the actual like frame sliders of this bike, which is like, oh, what the hell was the point? And you know, but I did sell that to a friend, and they had to retune the ECU with the exhaust. It was really, now they're loving it. But yeah, now I do have the SC Project CRT exhaust, and I do have an installation slash review video of it. If you guys can just click it up right here on the side. Check that video out. This one's a low profile, like it comes off like almost underneath the bike, but it sounds just amazing, right? It just sounds amazing. Did try the cat delete. I took out the headers, and I could just not just drill out the cat by itself. Little dicey move here. Ooh, 2 buses. Thank God I got out of that lane. Anyways, back to the bike stuff. Kind of side distracted. I do have like the carbon fiber tire hugger. Chain wise, chain and sprocket wise, I'm still running the OEM for like a 25,000 kilometer like bike. Chain's still great. I was like, oh, keeping it. For the rear sets, I do have the Rizoma rear sets, which were made for this bike, but now are discontinued. So I think they're discontinued. I may be wrong. I may be wrong by discontinued wise, but it's there. But also I'm running the Daytona quick shifter with it. So great combo, both of those together. It does have the seat cowl in the rear. I did take out the rear passenger pegs. It's got a Rizoma fender eliminator on it too. Really great product, really great. It's like so many adjustments to it. Great bike. Had it for 2 years now. Before, I used to have a CBR 1000, and it's typical Hondas, they do burn oil, especially the 1000RRs. A certain year, a certain kilometers, they will burn oil. That's just the way Hondas are. That's the way Hondas are. You can't, you know. But before that, I used to have a 600RR. Really great bike too. And just like the handling of like from the 600 to 1000 to here, this is probably the best. So like nimble. You can flick it. And then before that, my first bike was a Ninja 250, which is just another great starter bike. So I had that for a couple months. Got tired of like how slow it was. Upgraded myself to a 600. Upgraded to 1000. 1000, which is way too much. Like, can't enjoy it on the streets. Can't even enjoy it on the track properly. Unlike tracks that we have up here, you gotta go far for like the good tracks. I mean, and plus they're short. They really, I mean, there is that one track that has a straightaway, but it's like super sketchy, and like if you don't know what you're doing, yeah. Overall, in the end, in the long run, I think I'm gonna love this bike. Like, it's comfy, it's got enough power that I need, it looks nice too, and plus it's a Triumph, right? It's like, everybody knows what, like, I was like, oh, Triumph! Plus it's like, you don't see a lot of these. So, these Euro bikes. I went from JDM to EDM. Oos, 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 oos. No, not that EDM, but EDM. This is a sample of the quick shifter. You have to be over 5,000 to actually like enjoy it. 5,000 RPM.